have good news, big good news for all of us. So let me say good morning to Lawrence Hocho Nyama, Chief Revenue Officer, Training and Development, Ghana Revenue Authority, and Theophilus Ehun, Senior Revenue Officer, Operations Head Office, Ghana Revenue Authority. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you
Good
for being
morning.
here. We're ready for your good news. But first, though, I want to share some news with our listeners. If you are a salaried worker, how about not waiting for payday to get paid? You can get paid any day with the Access Bank payday loan offering by simply dialing star 901 star 11 hash now. It's star 901 star 11 hash. With this unique offer, you can access up to 40% of your net monthly salary before payday to solve pressing needs and still have enough to enjoy on payday. This offer is open to all salaried workers. So if you want to enjoy this and more, switch your salary account to Access Bank today and get paid any day. Remember, it's simple. Just dial star 901 star 11 hash and get your loan in 60 seconds. No documentation required. With Access Bank, any day can be payday. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, call toll free on 0800 00 4400 or visit the Access Bank social media handles or the website. Access Bank, more than banking. And are you an entrepreneur or business owner struggling to keep up with the economy in these times? Are you looking for an opportunity to network with other entrepreneurs, to learn new business strategies and innovative ideas to grow your business and advance your career? Then join us for the third annual Entrepreneurs Solutions Summit, which brings together like-minded entrepreneurs and influential leaders to share ideas, insight, actionable strategies, and innovative solutions to grow businesses on Thursday, 3rd November 2022 at the Labadi Beach Hotel. This year's summit, brought to you by African Bag Recruitment, focuses on business resilience, how small to medium-sized enterprises can survive an economic downturn. Speakers include Wamkele Mene, Secretary General of the African Continental Free Trade Area, South Africa; Kosi Yanke Aye, CEO of the Ghana Enterprises Agency; Levine Daniel, CEO, Televic Group from Belgium; Abinamoa, Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange; Somachi Chris Asoluka, Director, Partnership and Communications, Tony Elumelu Foundation from Nigeria. These great speakers will discuss how companies can build resilience, use innovation for sustainability and growth, develop, reshape, and implement strategic plans, identify new businesses and partnership opportunities for continuity. This is a great networking and lead generation summit you would not want to miss. Limited tickets available. To attend, kindly call or WhatsApp 0559 941 415 or register via entrepreneursolutionsummit.org. The Entrepreneurs Solution Summit is partnered by Stanbic Bank, German Corporation, Ghanaian German Center, Niche Chocolates, JMPL Mine Support, Glyco Insurance Association of Ghana Industries, Ghana Investment Promotion Center, Ghana Web, Ghana Enterprises Agency, DDP Outdoor Limited, the Mines Department under the Ministry of Tourism, Ghana Ye Premier, and Global Board World. The Entrepreneur Solutions Summit, a great networking space you would not want to miss.
Coffee in your cup, enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Well, are you finding it difficult to maintain an active savings culture? Join the APSA Ready to Work webinar and get useful insight on how you can save and invest with your limited resources. APSA Bank's finance director and other industry experts will be live on Facebook and on YouTube on Friday, 28th of October 2022, 10 a.m. to discuss the topic: is an active savings culture dead? Well, make a date with APSA Bank on Friday, 28th of October, 10 a.m. as we commemorate Global Savings Day with a hashtag Ready to Work. That's Africanacity and that's APSA. So we're talking tax clearance certificate made much more easy with the Ghana Revenue Authority here on the Super Morning Show with Lawrence and Theophilus. So what is this big good news that you have for us? I think I'll start with Lawrence.
Yeah, thank you very much, and good morning to your listeners. GRA is modernizing. We try to introduce a very simple and flexible way of conducting business with our clients. And so the good news is that we are introducing e-tax clearance certificate. Tax clearance certificate basically is a certificate that is issued by the Commissioner General to taxpayers that have complied with the provision of the tax law, i.e. paying of taxes, filing of returns, and I should say that this certificate is issued on request. Very often, taxpayers want to do business with government institutions, and so they'll need the tax clearance certificate to be able to tender for contracts or to bid for supply contract with other state institutions. Some of them also need the tax clearance certificate to be able to clear goods from the ports, or even to process their traveling documents. Some taxpayers will need the tax clearance certificate to be able to renew their professional practicing license, and so on and so forth. So based on the purpose for which you need the tax clearance certificate, you would need to apply to the Commissioner General for the certificate to be issued to you, to the extent that you have complied with the provisions of the tax law. Previously, the tax clearance certificate was issued manually. We're issuing it manually. The good news is that now we want to issue the tax clearance certificate electronically.
Okay. I remember going through the process once, and I'm trying to just recall, is there an interview part of it where you have to answer a few questions before they finally issue the certificate to you? The manual one?
No. The manual certificate, all that is required is that you register with GRA. You are a registered taxpayer with GRA, and you have complied with the provisions of the tax law. Complying with the provision of the tax law means that you've paid your taxes, you file all your returns, and you've satisfied other conditions that the Commissioner General may determine. Once that is done, you qualify for the tax clearance certificate, which you call the TCC.
But the only difference is that then you had to physically go into an office.
Exactly so.
But now you're saying that it's an electronic certificate that can be generated for you.
Exactly so.
Why has this become necessary?
Okay. Good morning to your cherished listeners. The Ghana Revenue Authority, as an authority, we have strategic plans that we always set to achieve. So our 2020 to 2022 strategic plan, we have in it that we are going to leverage on technology to make it easy for the tax-paying population to comply with the tax laws. We care so much about our tax-paying population, so now we even refer to them as our clients. So taxpayers are referred to as clients if you come to the GRA office. So as part of our strategic plan, it is to leverage on ICT. And then we've been able to successfully implement payment on the Ghana.gov platform, where you don't need to walk to any GRA office. You go to any bank, or you pay via the Ghana.gov portal, and you are good to go. We've also introduced our portal that you file your returns online, also for the convenience of the taxpayers. Now, one of the pillars in our RAA that says that the Commissioner General will also issue tax clearance electronically is where we've got into. So it is in line, one, with our strategic plan, and also with the law that we use in administering the taxes. Then also, we've done this also to reduce the burden, the compliance burden of coming to a GRA office, writing the application letter, which may take a day or two maximum for you to get. We also reduce that cost so that you can instantly obtain the clearance once you qualify online.
So if I'm looking for a tax clearance certificate today, would it be manual or electronic?
Yeah, it can be both. You can acquire it both manually or electronically, depending on the circumstance. We now rolling out the electronic TCC. Already we have the manual TCC in place that we can issue it manually, but we're trying to encourage our cherished taxpayers or clients to access the electronic platform.
Right.
And that is why we are here to educate the taxpaying public about how to apply for tax clearance certificate online.
Great.
And how we can also issue it online
All right.
to them. Yeah.
So how do you get access to the portal?
Okay. So adding to the manual regime that he referred to, currently if you walk to our offices and then you have a paper application, we will receive it and translate that paper application into an electronic application.
Okay.
So that is the assistance we will give to you when you come to our office, and then we process everything electronically. The objective and the goal is that we will not be taking manual applications. We will try as much as possible to encourage the taxpayers to just use their smartphone or a laptop or a computer to apply online and obtain it. So currently, if you want the tax clearance certificate, as my senior colleague mentioned, you go onto our portal, which is the URL is www.taxpayersportal.com. If you have not signed up, it's your very first time you want to sign up on the portal as an individual and a citizen. If you have your Ghana card, that is accepted by the GRA once it comes into our domain as your TIN, your tax identification number. So you sign up with that Ghana card. If it's a corporate organization also, your tax identification number is your primary number that you are going to sign up with. Once you sign up and you log in, it's the normal sign-up procedures that we know when you want to and go into somebody's website to do some work. Once you are in there, we have dedicated a menu which is called your tax clearance. In fact, we have put a badge by that menu for you to know that it is something new that has been introduced on the portal.
Right.
You click on that menu. There are basically 3 steps that you go through. You fill in your details, the purpose for which you are applying for the clearance, which is by law. Then also the system will run what we call the automatic compliance check on you to find out if indeed you have paid all your taxes and you have filed all the returns that you are required to file under the law. The last stage is once we certify you that you are compliant, the system instantly generates a tax clearance certificate for you and you are good to go.
All right. So 2 things. One, if you already have a tax identification number, which is different from the Ghana card, is that still acceptable? The Ghana card number?
Yeah, for now, all individuals have the Ghana card PIN as their tax identification number. All individuals. It's only companies that still use the old tax identification number we call TIN.
Right.
So for now, all individuals, employees, sole proprietors, and all of us have our Ghana card PIN as our tax identification number.
All right. And Theophilus, you talked about filling in your details, talking about whether or not you filed your returns. What if you are a new, your business is quite new? You're now looking for business. That's why you want the certificates. And so you don't fill that part of the process. What happens?
Okay, thank you. So for net new businesses, we go through registration process in the GRA office. So for a new taxpayer, as I will put it, or a new client, we barely have very little information on you, based on which we will be able to, based on the information, determine whether you are compliant or otherwise, and issue you the clearance certificate. So for the very new taxpayers who are not known to the GRA, you go onto the system to apply for an instant tax clearance. The word is tax clearance. So on what basis are we going to clear you when we don't know you? So for a very new business who is not known to the GRA, you would have to contact our office. And you could do so on the portal. We have another section where you could go and request, which we call the cases and request button, where you can put in the application and state all your issues and attach all the relevant documents. The GRA office will contact you for further details before we do the process.
Right. Well, this is the Super Morning Show. If you've just joined us, my guest, Lawrence Hochonyama, Chief Revenue Officer, Training and Development, and Theophilus Ehun, Senior Revenue Officer, Operations Head Office, all from the Ghana Revenue Authority. We're talking about the electronic tax clearance certificate. The GRA now says that you don't have to apply for that certificate manually. They can generate it electronically for you. And so they've been telling us about the processes so far, how you can get access to obtaining this tax clearance certificate. So let me ask you, Lawrence, who qualifies for a tax clearance certificate?
Yeah, thank you. Like we indicated earlier, all our taxpayers qualify for a TCC to the extent that you have satisfied the requirement under the tax law. The requirements are that you have 18, you have registered with Ghana Revenue Authority as a taxpayer. The third requirement is that you have paid all your taxes, or you have made satisfactory arrangements to pay all your taxes. And then the last requirement is that you have filed your returns up to date. Once you have satisfied these requirements, the system will automatically clear you as a tax compliant person, and then the Commissioner General will automatically issue the tax clearance certificate.
Right.
So all our taxpayers, and like I indicated earlier, TCC is issued on request. When you need it, you apply. And that we want to encourage all our taxpayers to now apply through the portal electronically. And once the compliance check is done by the system and you have satisfied all the conditions that I've mentioned, then the system will generate the TCC for you instantly.
Instantly?
Instantly.
Okay. So if I'm waiting for it and it's not coming, what happens? Or you don't anticipate that?
We do not anticipate, unless, of course, in our part of the world, we have network challenges. Maybe there could be a network challenge. Your internet is down or there's a disconnect. That is the only way where it can delay a little. But once the conditions are satisfied and then the compliance check is done and you have sailed through the compliance check, the system will generate it instantly.
Are you required to make payments?
Yeah, payment is part of the requirements that you must satisfy. The certificate, like the name suggests, is tax clearance certificate. So we are clearing you that you have satisfied all your obligation under the tax law, and that obligation include payment of taxes. And that was why I said that you should pay all your taxes, or you should have made satisfactory arrangement with the Commissioner General to pay all your taxes. And once those conditions are satisfied, the TCC will be issued to you.
All right. But you're saying that as we speak, you can still go through the manual process.
Yes.
So it's a choice. Is it a choice, even though you're encouraging your customers to do the electronic process?
Like Theophilus just explained, we're still in a transition period because we're introducing the ETCC for the very first time and encouraging all our taxpayers to take advantage and have access to this TCC electronically. But if you want to apply and submit the manual process, that is what Theophilus has indicated, that you still have to come with your manual application, and then we will now key in that manual application into an electronic system and then go ahead and generate the TCC for you.
Right.
And so it's a blend of two, but we're encouraging as many people to take advantage of the electronic system.
Okay. And Theophilus, is this targeted at your customers only in Accra?
The good news about the portal is that it's available worldwide, www. So wherever you find yourself, you can apply for the clearance certificate online. The GRA, what we mean by electronic means that the service of that document should be done electronically. That is why when you even walk to our office and you bring in that manual application, we still translate it into the electronic application and process it electronically and then issue it electronically. We will then assist you because we've dedicated officers in our respective offices who will assist you if you want to print that document out, because we do not intend to print. Once we call it electronic clearance certificate, the moment you introduce printing, then you defeat the very essence of what we are doing. So that is what we are doing currently. We encourage as many people as possible to use the online platform to apply for the certificate. The good thing here is the requesting organization, the one you are submitting the clearance to, would also be issued with the electronic copy. Okay. So we think Joy FM going to the Media Commission for some adverts, and the Media Commission is requesting Joy FM to submit your clearance. The moment you go online, you will be asked for the email address and the tin of the media commission.
Right.
Once you are successful, you push the electronic copy also to media commission.
Okay.
So in essence, we don't know why you want to print that document once the receiving entity has also received a copy.
Okay, so you are now communicating with the NMC with this example that you just cited.
Correct.
Directly.
Directly.
Okay.
Directly. Once we process it, we just send a copy to them. So they only confirm what you have given to them. So
Right.
if you go, if somebody to take a fake certificate and it's not in the system of the requesting organization, immediately they know it is fake, and then they will not entertain you.
Okay, great. All right. Any contacts, numbers that you want to put out for further inquiries beyond this conversation?
Okay. So we have a toll-free number. It's free, which of course you can call us within the working hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Right.
0800 900 110. 0800 900 110. Then again, we have the WhatsApp platform, which is also one of the very interactive platforms. 055 299 0000. Let me repeat. 055 299 0000. Then another WhatsApp number 0200 631 664. 0200 631 664. In addition, we have our email contact also. So info@gnra.gov.gh. info@gnra.gov.gh. You can also contact us there.
All right. I'll take your final words, Lawrence.
Yeah, so the final word is that, I mean, GRA is going digital. We want to digitalize all our processes. We've started with online filing of returns, online payment of taxes, and then now we're moving to electronic tax clearance certificate. You might have heard of electronic VAT invoice.
Yes,
which we
I
call
did
the
mention
E-VAT,
that a bit earlier.
So
Electronic.
these are all
invoicing,
things that we are doing to make it easy for taxpayers to comply
Right.
with the obligation of the tax law. So we just want to ask all our cherished taxpayers to voluntarily comply with these obligations, and to make life very easy for them. It will reduce the compliance costs, and then the ease of doing business becomes very easy. You don't need to travel long distances to an office before you can make a request for TCC.
Yeah.
All these things are available online, and the website again is www.taxpayersportal.com.
Okay. It also cuts
And-
out middle
Yes,
people.
yes, yeah, middle
Because
people.
sometimes because you can't make it to the office, you want to
That-
go through another
exactly.
person.
So you just have direct access to your office, and then we'll be able to process all your legal documents for you.
Right. I like this one very much. Theophilus.
Okay, so by way of my final remarks, taxes are the blood that runs through the vein of the nation. Let us all try as much as possible to contribute our quota in the nation building. Let us pay our taxes. And then to our professionals also, we've made it easy for you to obtain your tax clearance certificate. So we encourage them to file their tax returns promptly. We've made it easy by giving you the self-service portal, www.taxpayersportal.com, to file your returns. So we encourage everybody to go through that medium to file their tax returns and obtain their TCC electronically. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Theophilus. Thank you, Lawrence, for your time.
Thank you.
And thanks for explaining this new innovation with us here on the Super Morning
It's a
Show.
good news, so
Yes,
propagate
it is
the good news for us.
Absolutely. When we return, would it be repeats, revenge, or surprise? The finals of the National Science and Math Quiz are decided Prempe and Presec.